Which is quickest in a drag race? The new Tesla Model 3 Performance or the old Tesla Model 3 Performance? It might seem like an odd drag race when you actually look at the specs because they're pretty much the same, but I'll explain why we're doing this in a moment. I'll go through the specs first though. Dual motors, 457 horsepower, 660 newton meters of torque. They both officially weigh around 1850 kilos. Price wise, when this was new, 57 grand. That one new, 57 grand. Nothing in it, is there? However, Tesla fans like to dig into the actual specs of the cars and they found some differences. For instance, the new Tesla Model 3 Performance has slightly heavier wheels. Apparently they're a kilo heavier at each corner. It also has acoustic glass, so double glazing, which adds weight. It's also got a bigger battery apparently. Now Tesla doesn't talk about its battery sizes in terms of kilowatt hours, but people think that this new one has an 80 kilowatt hour battery pack and it's from Panasonic, whereas this old one has a 75 kilowatt pack. From who? I don't know. But that should mean that that battery is heavier, but maybe it delivers better performance. And that's what we're going to find out. Now we've got the cars in pretty much exactly the same settings. They're both in sport for the acceleration. They're both in standard for steering. They've both got regenerative braking as standard. In stopping mode, they're on hold. We're not in track mode. There's no slip start. I've got just over 9% on the battery. So is that car. Should be pretty even. I don't know what's going to happen. Now, before we get into this race, we have to do the obligatory carwow sound check. I'm going to rev up my Tesla first. All right, Richard, rev up your Model 3. That's quite relaxing. Which do you think sounded the best? Let us know in the comments below. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon to turn your notifications on. That way you will not miss a single upload. I also want to point out that these cars have been lent to us by a chap called Richard Simons, and he has a YouTube channel. In fact, if you click on the pop-out banner up there, I'll put a link to it. It's RSEV, and he does lots of really in-depth tests on different Teslas. Let's go on with the race.
Buying a new car? Then head to carwow, and my team will help you find your next car at a fair price. Carwow, your one-stop car buying comparison site.
3, 2, 1.
Both off the line, similar. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Is he going to come past? It's a win for the old car. Oh, let's get some regen. Regen. Don't want to use the friction part of the brakes, just want to regen. Give me some battery back. Blimey, I just lost 2% of the battery just in that launch. Rich, the old car was quicker.
Yeah, I'd slip on the line. Did you have slip?
No slip for me. Let's just try it again and see if you don't slip.
3, 2, 1.
The old car's quicker. You got smashed that time.
I cannot get these tyres to grip off the line. They spin and you're away.
Wait a minute. What tyres are you on?
Oh, these are the new Pirellis they've fitted now.
And I'm on Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's.
I'd love to swap the wheels over right now.
But that is as the car comes from the factory. This is how this car came from the factory. It could well be the tyres. Let's just try it one more time and we'll switch positions, okay? Come on, carwow starter girl. Let's frickin' start the race already. She had to go for a wee. Us boys, we just do it in the field. I suggested she might like to make good content for her OnlyFans page. She hasn't got one. I've got the OnlyFans page. You can check that out. No, I have. Seriously.
3, 2, 1.
A little bit closer that time. But still, this hooks up better. And I actually think I'm just increasing the lead ever so slightly. Mine didn't really spin, it hooked just pretty similar to before.
Again, I just had a little bit of slip. I was kind of hoping maybe this had something in it with gain later on, but nope, it was dead even.
It was even, although you lost. So then what exactly happened? Well, both cars completed the standing quarter mile in 11.7 seconds, but the older Model 3 won by the narrowest margin. Okay, now we have a rolling race from, let's do 30 miles an hour to begin with, Richard. I'll count it in. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep pressing. Nothing in it. I actually think I'm maybe catching you a bit. No, I will do, but we're going to run out. Brake hard now. You need to brake hard. Tyres out of the equation. There is nothing in it, although I think that I was maybe just gaining ever so slightly. Do you agree with that, or do you disagree?
Very, very slightly. I can't disagree, and there's no real explanation for that.
Let's try another one, but at a slightly different speed. Okay then, same thing again, but this time we're going to do it from 50. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Brake hard! He needs to brake really hard. Oh shit! Shit. I'm going to come to you because that looked like squeaky bum moment. You are very, very close to the end of the runway there. Oh my gosh, that could have been very bad. So, with that one then, you seem to take off a little bit quicker. Now, I don't know whether you just responded a bit quicker and that's the reason, but this car was definitely ever so slightly edging it back. Okay, brake test, 70 miles an hour. So when you get to the line, full emergency stop. Here we go. This made a horrible banging sound. I don't know what that was. Did the Pirellis brake better? That's weird. Let's try that again, but switch sides. See if the track makes any difference. Here comes the line. Oh, it did. Okay, so the track does make a difference. It's a bit inconclusive on the braking, isn't it?
Looks like it's dried a bit more on this side as well.
You've really got it in for those Pirellis, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm going to change them. I think you need to do some more of your donuts, and then I'll get some Michelins on.
If you want to see what he's talking about regarding the donuts, then click up there to watch my full in-depth video review of the new Tesla Model 3. Do you know what? I'm not sure the new Tesla Model 3 is any better than the old one, and there is actually one thing I like less about it, and that is the green number plate that they come with now. It's horrible. It's a bit like being smug and like, oh, look at me, I've got a green number plate, therefore I'm caring about the environment. I love virtue signalling, really do. It makes me feel very, very good about myself. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like. If you click on those windows there, you can watch some more drag races involving Teslas, and if you click on that box there, you can see how these cars' drag race times compared to other cars in the CarWow drag race leaderboard.